What's going on, guys, and welcome to another episode of 3 Wide with Tom Ludermoser. So it is really hot in here. There's no circulation. It's very unfortunate for me, but you guys can experience kind of my heated, warmed up personality here with the video about the Xfinity Series race at Bristol. So great racing. This is arguably the first race, though, in a long time where I preferred watching the Cup race. It was more action-packed than the Xfinity or the Truck, which obviously no Truck race this weekend. But nonetheless, very fun race. So in the booth, we had Kurt and Kyle Busch, which was up first. It was a lot of fun. They kept making jabs at each other. Definitely a lot of entertaining and amusing commentary. Just a great way to broadcast the race. Sorry, it's hot in here. Give me a little sweet tea. So at the start, 3 wide, a lot of 3 wide racing, a lot of heavy attempts to get up front and get up front quick. Unfortunately, we got the 7 car in the wall, pretty heavy. Not exactly what Allgaier wanted to see, but he did go out and he maintained his position, didn't come down the pit road, didn't try to fix the car, stayed out there to race. So, unfortunately, on lap 6, though, Ross Chastain had a tire go down, ended up spinning, collected the 22, unfortunately, as well as the 1 car. So Michael Annett and Austin Cindric both out of the race way too early. It sucks for those guys. They were having, hopefully would have had a good race. Harrison Burton restarts and just takes off. Great restart by Harrison Burton. He had a lot of great restarts, actually. There was a great battle for the lead, great battle for second throughout that entire portion of stage 1. Harrison Burton maintained the lead, though, up to the competition caution. On the restart, Noah Gragson out there pulled off the lead. A lot of fun to watch. He was being very aggressive all throughout the race. In fact, I kind of thought he would have a moment like he did last week, the last race, where he ended up spinning himself out because he was being too aggressive. Which happens. Not taking anything away from him, but it happens. Harrison Burton pit early, unfortunately, during a caution. Unfortunate for him. He had a great race car, arguably one of the better race cars of the day. Burton pulled a little pit strategy there, though. They had to come in to repair, but that strategy ended up helping him out in the long run. Stage 1 winner, Noah Gragson, followed by Justin Allgaier, Chase Briscoe, Austin Haley, and Daniel Hemric. Great stage for Hemric. Then we had the restart. Burton, Haley, Gragson, Allgaier, and Briscoe. During that caution, unfortunately, Daniel Hemric got a speeding penalty on pit road. They kind of hit at Kyle for his pit road speeding penalties, which was kind of funny. Lap 39 in stage 2, Allmendinger, who was fighting in the top 10, actually, doing really well, ended up going around, bringing out another caution. On the restart, again, Burton in the lead, Allgaier, Gragson. Allgaier ended up hopping himself up in the lead and kind of dominated from there on. Lap 143, there was a caution. The O2 car went around, ended up doing some damage. It must have leaked something or something. They ended up red flagging the race for just a short bit of time. Not quite like what we've seen in the last few days, last few races. Got that cleaned up. Really good run for him. Really good run for that new team. Young kid, not making any starts yet, but still really good showing. Unfortunately, cut short. Upon the green flag, Justin Allgaier just took off again. Like I said, like he went and did the entire race. He ended up pulling off stage 2, which put him in the lead for the most stage wins for the year. That was his 4th. And then Daniel Sieg had a really strong restart. Then following stage 2, ended up staying out. Really strong, fighting with Allgaier, just with the older tires, just couldn't really keep up. Tried to make it fight for it. He tried to get the lead. He just couldn't get it back down there, unfortunately for him. And that cost him pretty heavily. He just kept going back and back. About lap 89 to go, Allmendinger ended up coming in from his top 10. 53 to go. Tommy Joe Martin went around again, damaged his car. Unfortunate. Again, another good showing, kind of ruined there. Then during that caution, you saw a big gamble on Riley Herbst's behalf. They ended up taking left side tires. They saw it work in the Cup Series race with Keselowski, so they thought, maybe we can try that. Didn't work. Almost immediately upon the restart, he did not get the restart he would have needed to hold the lead anyway, but ended up just getting loose, kind of not really getting those tires to stick. Ended up coming up and taking out a few good cars there. Ended up pulling out the 39 and the 39 and 15 car also damaged with up there. Really unfortunate. Austin Haley with some damage. Actually, they kept Haley out during this next restart, which was, in my opinion, maybe a great thing to do. You didn't have a ton of laps left, as long as they thought they didn't have the damage that they really did. The left front of that car was pretty torn up. But unfortunately for him, he was up there. I mean, not unfortunate for him. He was up there. He was being really competitive. He was having a great time. He was in a great race. And he was, for being the damage he had on that car, really competitive. Jones got quick into a fight for the lead with Allgaier. Really impressive. I actually thought he was going to take that lead and take off with it. But unfortunately for him, I don't know if he just got loose, lost the grip, didn't quite have the grip, slowed down, whatever it may have been. He ended up falling backwards a little bit. Fell back pretty hard, though. Haley ended up having the tire go down in about 20 laps to go. And really unfortunate for him, he had some trouble on the pits. They couldn't get the car up onto the jacks, and then the jack broke on top of that. So I really hate that for Austin Haley. That whole Kaulig Racing team, they just all of them out of there, out of contention. Really sucked for those guys. Haley, I thought, might have had a chance to win, even with that badly damaged race car. And if not a chance to win, but at least a chance to fight for that top 5. He was really performing. Got a restart. Great restart. You hear Kurt and Kyle kind of talking about, hey, we've had 10 cautions. What's going to stop us from getting that 11th? They did get the 11th. The 15 car ended up having a tire went down. Left front tire went down. This is where Kurt actually called Kyle out for monitoring all the left side tires going down, left front tires going down. It was pretty funny. 15 car pound the wall. Unfortunately, they lost both tires. Tough break for them. Then on the restart, Allgaier, Gragson, Briscoe, and Snyder. Gragson fought for the lead, and Allgaier ended up going around. Gragson kind of came up a little bit, bumped into Allgaier, pushed him in the wall, caused a lot of damage to that car, unfortunately. Going straight to overtime, and which Noah Gragson got his win number 2 on the season. And it was a pretty fun to watch last 2 laps. It really was. Not really too much challenge for Gragson to hold that lead and get that win, but nonetheless, anything further behind him, it was a great race. A lot of competition those last 2 laps. So nonetheless, very, very fun race to watch. Personally, my favorite, my line of the race was when, at the beginning of the race, when Kyle Busch called out Kurt for talking like a driver. He goes, hey man, you're too old. You're too close to retirement. You got to start talking more like a crew chief. You're a lot closer to retirement. So that was pretty funny. Throughout the race, Kurt made a couple jabs at him about finishing second, about how he threw a fit when he finished second to him at Kentucky last year, which is a race that I really enjoyed watching. A great finish, side-by-side, contact-made race between brothers. We haven't seen that in a long time. So that was a lot of fun to listen to them go back and forth to each other, the bickering, the arguing, the fighting. It was just funny. It was fun. You could tell Kyle just didn't like really being jabbed at by Kurt when he was making fun of him not liking to finish second. Nobody does. We all know that Kyle kind of does complain a bit about it, but nonetheless, it was a lot of fun. So the overall finish, Noah Gragson first, Chase Briscoe second, Brandon Jones held on for third, Harrison Burton came back for a 4th place finish, Myatt Snyder, really, really impressive showing in that 21 car, 5th, Daniel Hemrick 6th, another really good showing for Hemrick. Jeremy Clements, really good finish, up into 8th. Williams up into 9th, and Allmendinger managed to save it and pull it out for a 10th place finish for Kaulig Racing. So they did manage to salvage at least something out of the night, probably not exactly what they were hoping for. But nonetheless, a lot of fun, great entertaining race. And can we talk about Gregson's celebration there at the end? That was great. big, long, smoky burnout. I thought he was going to blow out the car, blow out the tires, something. Got out, throws his arms up, celebrating, cheering, hopped down. You know, he's doing this in the stands, you know, for the fans. Hops down, cheering, and then he kind of goes like this, like, what? Where'd you guys go? Turns around, looks right at the camera, goes, oh yeah, right there. Yeah, haha, woo! You know, that was a lot of fun. Then he proceeded to keep going, climbed up the fence like Tony Stewart did at Indy. A lot of fun, really cool to watch. Good for him to get that second career win, second of the year. First one obviously being at Daytona, but you know there was going to be a driver's meeting either tonight or tomorrow morning over there at Junior Motorsports. So we'll continue doing the videos. I like doing the videos. I like having fun. I apologize immensely that it is taking so long to get this Cup Series race up there. By the time I get this one published and onto YouTube, that race will... I hope it doesn't go into tomorrow. I hope it doesn't go into Tuesday. But nonetheless, a lot of fun to watch. I do apologize about getting this video up slowly. This video, in turn, coming up slowly. But I will do 2 video posts throughout the week. And then hopefully next week, we'll have a lot more fun racing. Thanks for watching, guys. Please, if you watch the video, subscribe, like, thumbs up. I really appreciate thumbs ups. The more thumbs up I get, the higher up my videos go up when you search something. So I really appreciate that, guys. Have a great rest of your day and awesome race.